Hello learners, welcome back to Fit the Lit. Today's session is a part of Dhurandhar series जहां हम कवर कर रहे हैं CBSE NCERT Flamingo के chapters in 15 minutes. Yes, as I said, धुरंधर सीरीज में मैं आपको दूंगी 5 अल्ट्रा प्रो टिप्स. वो अल्ट्रा प्रो टिप्स आपको एग्जामिनेशन हॉल में बहुत याद आएगी. क्यों? क्योंकि क्वेश्चंस आपको वहीं से देखने के लिए मिलेंगे. Today's chapter in consideration is Deep Water, written by William O. Douglas. So let us begin with the chapter without any delay. Let me give you a brief introduction to the chapter. So the chapter is called Deep Water and it is written by William O. Douglas. The author's name should be known. Although आजकल CBSE में पूछा नहीं जाता है, it is an autobiographical chapter. Our autobiographical chapter meaning the writer is sharing his own personal experience. Definitely when we go through the chapter you will realize कि he has shared his own experience of how to conquer fear, right? So autobiographical का मतलब आत्मकथ्य कि he is actually sharing an experience from his personal life. It focuses on fear of water. So these are the major themes जिसके बारे में हम डिस्कस करेंगे चैप्टर में. Fear of water, how fear becomes a powerful enemy. अब कैसे this fear is going to act as an enemy to William Douglas and how courage and training can defeat fear, right? So this chapter is not at all a discussion on fear कि fear कैसा होता है, कब होता है, etc. etc. Rather it is a detailed experience where William O. Douglas shares कि how he was able to conquer his own fear of water. कि वो कैसे स्टार्ट हुआ fear of water and how ultimately he was able to conquer it, कि ultimately he overcame his fear. तो वो कैसे किया. So this chapter should be actually a source of inspiration for all of you. We all have our tiny minor fears. कईयों को insects का होता है, कईयों को closed spaces का होता है, कईयों को snakes का होता है. So these all phobias are there. So how to overcome them? This story should actually serve the purpose for inspiration. So let us move forward. So let us begin with the context. Now context is just a brief overview of the chapter कि exactly chapter में हो क्या रहा है. The author develops a childhood fear of water. So of course he develops a fear of water in his childhood. यानी कि बचपन में ही he develops this fear. The fear becomes intense after a traumatic incident. तो ये जो ट्रोमेटिक इंसिडेंट है ये भी हम चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे कि वो कौन सा था. कि देयर वाज दिस सीरियस ग्रेव इंसिडेंट जो कि गलत होता है, काफी मिस हैपनिंग सॉर्ट ऑफ, एंड ड्यू टू दिस इंसिडेंट द fear becomes really intense and permanent. The chapter teaches fear is mental, that fear is a mental state. You can always overcome fear. ऐसा नहीं होता कि fear is a physical threat. So it is just a mental state. You can always overcome it. Determination plus practice can overcome it. So as I said कि you can always overcome fear through determination and practice. Willpower is stronger than fear. So if you're determined to overcome it, definitely you will be able to overcome it. So हमें chapter, as I said earlier, it should be a source of inspiration for all of us. So let us begin with the summary. The very first point is the beginning of fear. Now understand कि this chapter is not given in a timely manner. Chronologically placed नहीं है events. मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ कि the chapter is not given in a chronological manner. यानी कि टाइम के हिसाब से वो गिवन नहीं है. इवेंट्स जो है वो मिसप्लेस्ड है कि पहले वाला बाद वाला इवेंट पहले दे दिया चैप्टर में, राइट? बट व्हेन आई एम डिस्कसिंग द समरी आई एम डिस्कसिंग इट इन क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर ताकि वो लिनियरिटी आपके दिमाग में बनी रहे कि ऐसे ऐसी चीजें हुई थी, राइट? So it is better for you to memorize also. So the very first thing that happens in his life is the beginning of fear. कि वो begin कैसे हुआ fear, right? Look at the very first point. The author's fear starts at the age of 3 or 4. And as you can see, I've highlighted this with a star. That means कि यहाँ से CBSE का question बनता है. And कैसा question बनता है कि how did he start fearing water and why? तो ये question को आंसर करने के लिए आपको इतनी चीजें पता होनी चाहिए. What are the pointers? कि when he was just 3 to 4, जब वो 3 और 4 साल का एक छोटा सा बच्चा ही था, that time the fear started. And why? Because he was at a beach in California, right? Along with his dad. तो वो क्या थे, वो लोग कहाँ पे थे, एग्जैक्टली कैलिफोर्निया में थे, बीच पे थे, एंड दे वर सर्फिंग, वो जो वेव्स पे सर्फ बोट लेके करते हैं ना, दैट काइंड ऑफ थिंग दे वर डूइंग. अब ड्यूरिंग दिस एक्टिविटी व्हाट हैपेंस इज कि अ स्ट्रॉन्ग वेव कम्स, बहुत ज्यादा एक स्ट्रॉन्ग वेव आती है, एंड इट नॉक्स हिम डाउन, गिरा देती है. अब ये जो था दिस इंसिडेंट, in this incident he almost drowns. This creates the first seed of fear. So now we see that he has started fearing water. Although he is quite young, सिर्फ 3 to 4 years, but he has started fearing water क्योंकि वो एक पहला experience हो गया ना बुरा, that kind of a thing. So he has started fearing water. Let us move forward. All right. So remember that his fear has just initiated at the beach in California. वो अभी permanent नहीं बना है. तो वो fear permanent बनेगा अभी YMCA pool में. So let us discuss कि YMCA pool में क्या होता है. Later he decides to learn swimming. He chooses the YMCA pool. Now when you want to learn swimming, of course we go to a pool because it is considered to be really safe. So similarly he takes up YMCA pool. He decides कि मैं YMCA pool में swimming सीखूंगा. And he feels it is safe because, now remember, यहां से भी क्वेश्चन बनता है. 2 stars तो देखिए रहे, अल्ट्रा प्रो टिप नंबर 2 आ गई आपकी. So why does he choose YMCA pool? Because YMCA pool offered a kind of safe environment as compared to the river, the Yakima river that was near his house. He never wanted to practice in Yakima river, right? तो पहला तो ये reason था major. The other thing that is given in the chapter is look at this वेव्स. ये क्या है, हमारा सरफेस ऑफ द पूल है, यानी सरफेस नहीं, हमारा जो एकदम अप वाला होता है, राइट, जो हमें दिखता है पानी, राइट. तो एंड बट इफ यू लुक एट द ग्राउंड लेवल, व्हाट हैपेंस इज कि पूल का ये जो स्लोप होता है इस तरीके से होता है, स्लांटिंग. व्हाई? बिकॉज यहाँ पे हमारे जो बिगिनर स्विमर्स होते हैं वो स्विमिंग करते हैं, राइट. तो ये तो YMCA पूल का सिर्फ 2 to 3 फीट था ना. 2 to 3 फीट, यू कैन इमेजिन कि हमारी एवरेज ह्यूमन हाइट जो होती है वो 5.5 फीट होती है, तो हाफ था उसका. तो यू कुड नेवर ड्राउन, इसीलिए ही चोज दिस पर्टिकुलर पूल. एंड ऑफ कोर्स डीपर एंड कितना था, 9 फीट फॉर द कॉन्फिडेंट स्विमर्स, right. So what are the 2 reasons that he chooses YMCA pool? That first of all he could not practice near the river that was there near his house, and the other thing is that YMCA pool was pretty safe given the measurements of the pool. He begins confidently, so he decides कि I'll learn swimming, and he decides कि मैं YMCA pool में सीखूंगा, and he begins his lessons very confidently. So he started learning swimming. But an unfortunate incident happens, misadventure, right. अब क्वेश्चन क्या बनता है CBSE से कि व्हाट इज द मिसएडवेंचर दैट टेक्स प्लेस एट YMCA pool, कि होता क्या एग्जैक्टली वहां पे YMCA pool पे. व्हाट इज द टर्म दैट आई एम यूजिंग, मिसएडवेंचर. Okay, so what is this incident that takes place? The bully incident. A bully, you know, a person who troubles some other weaker person or kid, right. तो वहां पे एक वो ऐसा लड़का था जो कि सीख रहा था स्विमिंग. A big older boy finds him in the pool. So one day what happens is कि he reaches his swimming pool for the training, but no one was there. अब वो अपना आराम से बैठा हुआ था पानी में डिप करके अपने पैर, and this bully comes, right, and he finds him alone. The boy picks him up and throws him into the deep end. मैंने क्या बताया कि deep end कितना था, 9 फीट का था. How much? 9 फीट. तो ये bully क्या करता है, he just picks up William Douglas and throws him into the water. The author is shocked, helpless and terrified. Of course, he is still learning to swim. अभी उसको आती नहीं है proper swimming. He is not that confident कि वो swimming कर ले जाएगा, right? This becomes the main trauma. As I said, the fear is yet to become permanent. So permanent fear कब बना? When he was there at YMCA pool and he was thrown into the pool by this big bully, right? So let us move forward. So drowning experience, psychological terror. तो हमने देख लिया दैट ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ इट ही इज एक्चुअली थ्रोन इनटू वाटर. तो उसके बाद होता क्या है विद विलियम डगलस? द ऑथर गोज डाउन इनटू वाटर, ऑफ कोर्स he will go down. He tries to jump up and push himself up to the surface, but he fails repeatedly. So what happens is कि he decides, he makes a plan कि जैसे ही मैं surface bottom touch करूंगा, with all my strength of legs, I'll push myself up, right? अब this is what his plan is. This is what his brain is asking him to do for survival. So this all is a very nice plan. But what happens is कि जब वो exactly नीचे पहुंचता है and he tries to push himself up with all the strength, तो वो पूरी तरीके से ऊपर नहीं आ पाता सरफेस पे, राइट? एंड ऊपर आने के बाद भी ऑल्दो हिज आईज एंड नोज वर आउट ऑफ वाटर, लेकिन उसके बाद भी ही वॉज नॉट एबल टू पुश हिज बॉडी टूवर्ड्स द एंड कि वो पहुंच जाए एंड पे, राइट? एंड बचा ले वो अपने आप को. He begins to feel fear, panic and suffocation. And this happens thrice. कि ये पूरा नीचे पैर मार के ऊपर आने वाला प्लान था, ये ऑलमोस्ट 3 times he tries to implement, but वो तीनों बार फेल हो जाता है. So of course he has started to fear now. He has started to feel fear. He has started to feel panic. एकदम घबरा गया. And suffocation because of water. He is not able to breathe, right? So now let us discuss the 3 attempts. As I said कि तीन attempts करे थे. He did 3 attempts by pushing the surface with his feet in order to come up. लेकिन वो तीनों attempts fail हो गए थे. He makes 3 desperate attempts to come up. Each time he fails. He fails. He feels his lungs bursting. He loses strength and he feels he is dying. So of course, as a result of those 3 failed attempts, what happens is finally he feels really dizzy. Unconscious state में he has reached and he feels that his lungs are bursting. क्यों? क्योंकि he is not able to breathe. पानी ही आ रहा है. When he is trying to breathe, पानी ही आ रहा है nostril से. Then he loses strength. Of course, जब वो नीचे जा रहा है तो 3 बार तो he has already tried. अब सारी उसकी strength जो है वो खत्म हो चुकी है. And he feels he is dying. So there his brain has come up with this mental satisfaction that he is going to die. He will not be able to survive, right? Let us move forward. Now, the last state of William Douglas inside the water is deeply discussed. बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा discussion है. So, and also you can see these 3 stars. तो यहाँ पे एक important point भी है. So let us discuss calmness before unconsciousness. Unconsciousness means that he is feeling dizzy, he is feeling a little faint, एकदम बेहोशी सी छा रही है, that kind of a feeling. And calmness means एकदम शांति. So he feels this calmness before going into that unconscious state. वो बेहोश तो हो ही जाते हैं पानी में, but before that he feels really calm. He feels one with the water कि वो water के बहाव के साथ he's flowing along with the waves of water. That kind of a feeling was there. Surprisingly, after panic, he becomes calm. तो हमने 3 attempts के बाद देखा था his body has started panicking, he has started feeling fear and his lungs were about to burst. अब वो सारे effects जो है वो खत्म हो चुके हैं and now he has started to feel calm, peaceful, एकदम शांति feel हो रही है, right? He feels peaceful, drowsy, relaxed, as if going to sleep. Of course, body unconscious हो रही है, तो he is feeling all these things: relaxed, peaceful, drowsy. Drowsy मतलब वही बेहोशी, right? He loses consciousness, so he is completely unconscious. एकदम अब बेहोश हो चुके हैं, right? Let us move forward. Then we have saved but fear remains. As I said that the incident at YMCA pool was really important. क्यों? क्योंकि it was because of that incident that his fear of water becomes permanent. क्योंकि पहले तो he was really young, 3 to 4 years old, but now he has grown into a 10, 11 year old boy. And जब ये incident होता है, the fear of water becomes really permanent for him. So he was saved, but the fear remains with him. he is rescued, but the fear becomes permanent. Again 4 stars. That means ultra pro tip यहाँ से क्वेश्चन बनेंगे कि how does his fear become permanent. तो वो कैसे बनता है? After that incident of YMCA pool. And if it is a 2 marker, give briefly the description of the events कि the big boy came, the bully came and he threw him into the water, into the swimming pool, and he was not able to breathe, and then suffocation and lungs etc etc, and therefore the fear of water becomes permanent. Lekin if it comes as a 5 marker, you need to discuss everything, that he felt calm before being unconscious, that he felt really quiet, relaxed, all these things. Even later he avoids water. So after this YMCA pool incident, he starts avoiding water at all the places. So he starts avoiding swimming pools, he starts avoiding lakes, he starts avoiding rivers. So when you avoid all the water bodies, what is it that is going to happen? You are going to miss out on all water activities or all water adventure activities, isn't it? So वही होता है उनकी life में भी, that he starts missing out on various things, right? This is what we will study in point number 8. Now fear has become a constant enemy. So how does fear becomes this constant enemy? कि एकदम साथ ही साथ में रहता है, of course, right? Constant मतलब एकदम साथ ही साथ में रहता है, and enemy तो all of you know, दुश्मन, right? So this fear becomes his constant enemy. The author wants freedom, but fear follows him everywhere. So it is as if he is inside a prison. He is inside a prison and he is caged. He is feeling caged. क्यों caged feel कर रहे हैं? Because he is not able to do all those water adventure activities. He is not able to visit beaches, lakes, or the other water bodies, right? He cannot enjoy canoeing, fishing, boating. The fear becomes a shadow, right? So how does the fear become a constant enemy for him? Because he is not able to enjoy all these activities and he is missing out on life as such. Let us move forward. As I told you, the chapter is about the initiation of fear, the things that he missed out, and then finally how was he able to conquer it, right? So now the part starts where he has decided to conquer his fear. He has decided to overcome his fear. So what does he do? The very first thing that he does is that he hires a swimming instructor, right? A swimming instructor. This is the solution that he thinks of. He decides कि I'm going to learn swimming with the help of a swimming instructor. He hires a swimming instructor. Instructor teaches step by step. Now again, 5 stars. That is your 5th ultra pro tip. जहां से बहुत बार क्वेश्चन पूछे गए हैं सीबीएसई ने, बहुत बार क्वेश्चन पूछे सीबीएसई ने. Why? क्योंकि यहाँ पे वो क्या पूछते हैं कि how was the instructor able to teach swimming to William Douglas, or how did William Douglas learn swimming? So you need to mention the role, you need to explain the role of the swimming instructor, and the methodology that he adopts is quite unique. क्योंकि generally हम लोग जब swimming सीखते हैं तो we learn it as a normal activity, right? But यहाँ पे he goes step by step, part by part. तो पहले he teaches him to breathe underwater. तो पहले वो सिखाया, right? Then second thing जो सिखाई वो movement of limbs सिखाई. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि he was putting his nose under water and then he was moving his limbs. नहीं, ये अलग अलग separately सिखाया गया, right? क्योंकि he feared water, he had fear of water. तो the instructor understood कि part by part ही हो सकता है, piece by piece हो सकता है, not all together. So पहले breathing exercise सिखाई कि he is able to breathe under water. Then secondly movement of limbs सिखाई, and then third final was confidence building. So he was able to go from one length of the swimming pool to the other, कि वो पूरा swimming करके चले जाते थे. And now after these 3 steps the training continues for months. अब ये तो training हमारी months के साथ चली रही थी. Lastly the trainer says कि now you can swim. So after teaching him to swim part by part, कि पहले breathing करवाना सिखा दी, फिर मूवमेंट ऑफ लिम्ब सिखा दी, एंड देन फिर कॉन्फिडेंस की यू कैन गो फ्रॉम वन एंड टू द अदर, ये सिखा दिया. एंड देन फाइनली ही सेज कि नाउ यू कैन स्विम, एंड दिस ट्रेनिंग कंटिन्यूज फॉर मंथ्स. तो इसमें महीने लग जाते हैं, राइट? So final victory over fear. Let us discuss the final victory, that how was he able to overcome the fear finally. See, I told you that the swimming instructor was confident कि the narrative will be able to swim. So he said कि now you can swim. But even after learning, fear returns sometimes. William Douglas experiences that even after learning swimming, even after spending lots of months on learning to swim, he was underconfident. He was still not that confident that he could swim alone. The author tests himself in pool, lake, river, etc. So finally, what he decides is कि मैं अलग अलग वाटर बॉडीज में जाके स्विमिंग करूंगा. सो ही डिसाइड्स दैट ही इज गोइंग टू स्विम इन डिफरेंट वाटर बॉडीज इन ऑर्डर टू प्रैक्टिस स्विमिंग एंड गेन कॉन्फिडेंस. He challenges fear directly. Finally, fear dies. So, towards the end of the chapter, what happens is that he was inside a river. He was swimming inside a river, and he uh, was able to recall that traumatic incident that happened at the YMCA pool. But this time, he challenges it, and he says, "Ki now you cannot do anything, right?" And by challenging the fear directly, he was able to overcome it. Finally, he learns all we have to fear is the fear itself. Now, this is the major theme of the chapter. This line is spoken by President Roosevelt, right? And means that that the only thing that we should be afraid of in this world is that we have the fear of something. So, if you fear something, you should be trying to be able to overcome it, right? This is what the chapter teaches us. This brings us to the end of the session where we tried to cover the summary, mind map, along with some ultra pro tips from the chapter Deep Water. If you liked the video, like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel Fit the Lit, and do not miss any session in Dhurandhar series.